You won. What's this moment like for you?
Yeah, it's incredible, and it's such an honor to be here and to be celebrated among all these other athletes. And yeah, watching everybody's videos, I was just so impressed by how amazing everybody is at their sport and in the classroom, and just in general in life, and just being so kind. And it's been really great to get to know everybody, and yeah, I'm really grateful.
All right. Well, your story's so incredible. We touched on it, but in no way did it really compare with what you went through with your knee as a kid. I mean, it's bad enough you have to fly halfway across the country and, you know, have the surgery and then back and forth for all the rehab and the follow-up. But, you know, just trying to get back on track, not being able to walk, just to want to compete again. Can you talk about how you got through it?
Yeah, it was tough, honestly. Just the kind of back and forth, like you mentioned, of going from Colorado back home was pretty isolating, but I was really lucky. You know, my mom was always there,
Yeah.
and my parents and family supporting me, and I think the experience definitely taught me how to be gritty and how to just tough it out sometimes, and to understand more about my body and what I can handle physically. And I think just the support from my teachers and my coaches and my family and my teammates and everything really helped me get through that experience, from, you know, text messages or notes in the mail, or, you know, cookies sent to my house, or whatever. It was just really great, and really nice to have all those people in my corner.
Yeah. I mean, we flash forward to today, and what you've been able to accomplish is truly outstanding. You're so goal-oriented and everything. It was interesting, like when we were even doing our you know, setting up her table, whatever, you know, she was very kind of meticulous in watching how things were going to be set up, making sure that, you know, we had good represent, you know, it's just, but you could tell that you pay attention to the details, and that's a good thing. Where does that drive come from? You know, who instilled that mindset into you that you know, translates into everything you do?
Yeah, well, I have a great family. I'm really lucky. I have two older siblings who are incredible and incredibly hardworking, and my parents and my grandparents. I think just having that tradition of trying to pursue excellence in whatever, you know, path they took has been something that I've really looked to, and I'd say especially my sister, we're very similar. And even from, you know, we obviously both run, and she and I play the same instrument in the band, so I just really, she's my biggest role model. And I think looking at the things that she did when she ran in college, I think she really instilled a lot of that hard work and that goal-setting mindset into me, because that's how she was when she was in high school, and I got to watch her perform and see her hard work pay off. And so I kind of knew, okay, if I work, you know, as hard as she does, then it should happen for me too.
Right, right. Well, you recently became the first female athlete to win the 800-meter run, the 1,600-meter run, and the 3,200-meter run at the Lower Peninsula Division I state finals. You won the cross-country state championship. And let me tell the audience, just because of COVID protocols, they ran the finals of cross-country in separate heats. So Audrey wasn't even in the quote-unquote fast heat. She was kind of in the second group, but she still had the fastest time over everyone, and really had to kind of run against herself. You won the AAU National Cross Country Championship after that. You set records indoors in the winter and had the fastest time in the nation. Is there anything that you particular, you know, the honors, is there something you treasure maybe the most for whatever reason?
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple, I guess. I would say two probably stick out. My junior year, I qualified for the Foot Locker Nationals, which is for distance running. It's a really big deal. They, you know, fly you out to California, and you get to hang out with the pro runners, and it's just really awesome. And I hadn't had a great day at the state meet a few weeks before that, and I went to a national meet before that as well and didn't perform as well as I'd hoped. And then at that meet, everything came together, and I qualified, and I was like crying and everything, and it was just really awesome. And that's where I first started to see myself as somebody that could do well and on the national level, and gave me a lot of confidence. And then probably another moment that was special was this indoor season when I ran the fastest time in the country. That was really crazy. It was like a 12-second PR. And just, in running, there's a lot of ups and downs, and sometimes you can be really prepared for a race and it just doesn't go well, and so you train for the moments when everything comes together and you feel good, and that was a day where I felt good and it all came together and it was really special.
Right. So PR is your personal record,
yeah, sorry.
And the fact that she ran 12 seconds faster than her personal record in this indoor meet and sets the fastest time in the nation. You set the Seaholm state record with your time in the 1600 at the recent track state finals. This is significant because those in the room who were in this room in 2015 may remember that Audrey Belf won this very award, who is also a Seaholm runner. So she won female athlete. She was a multi-state champion and a legend, so you're in good company as far as that goes.
Yeah.
So, and I think your sister won the 1600 track title too.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
okay.
It was really special to follow in her footsteps in that way.
Okay. A 4.6 GPA. In one of your letters of recommendations, it said you read a dozen books during the lockdown just as a matter of purpose. Maybe you were bored or something. Can you talk about your love of learning?
Yeah, I think just Seaholm was a great place that really cultivated in me a love for learning, and just from a young age, I think I always enjoyed, especially reading and writing. Those are some of my favorite things, and I think, I just like to learn and be around. I've had a lot of incredible teachers that have really taken the time to, if I wanted to learn something extra, they work with me and through elementary, middle school, and high school. And I think just that culture of a lot of people wanting to do well in the classroom and excel, I think that was a good place for me to be a part of that at Seaholm. Yeah,
awesome. So you're going to Stanford. So before that, what does this summer look like for you?
I'm racing until July, so I have about a month left of training. My last race will be in Seattle on the 2nd of July, and then after that, I'll take a little bit of a break and then kind of get back into college training, and then I work at a swim club, so that takes up some time, and I'm doing an internship actually in Detroit this summer. So that I'll be pretty busy, but hoping to have some time to relax, because I know next year I'm going to hit it pretty hard in the classroom and while running. So
yes, it will. But I'm sure that you will handle it just as you handle everything. Fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Michigan High School Female Athlete of the Year, Audrey DaDamio.
Thank you.
Thank you.